Now, barely a month after several students were abducted in a school in central Nigeria, there is another mass abduction that has been reported. And in this latest incident, nearly about 317 schoolgirls were abducted by what the Nigerian government has described as armed bandits in the northwestern Zamfara region. Now, Yunusa Muhammad is the father of 4 abducted girls, and he's expressed his plight. Listen in.
We are praying the girls to come back safely. That's all. The government, they are doing their best. We don't know what they are doing, but we know they are doing their best by now, inshallah.
Now, this is Nigeria's 3rd school kidnapping incident in less than 3 months. The police are currently conducting joint rescue operations with the military, and according to a local official, a suspected criminal gang attacked the government girls' assigned secondary school at about 1 a.m. local time in the wee hours of the morning on Friday. A man who works in the security for the Nigerian school recounted the horror during the abduction.
To sai kuma ta riga ta sai an ga sake shawara an ka ce a dawo a koma waya a tarbe su a bi ta dan daura zaman da ake yin sojojin suna can cikin daji amma mu mun dawo gida.
And there's been a rise in abduction incidents in Nigeria by heavily armed gangs known as bandits. Security concerns have been raised across the nation, and President Muhammadu Buhari has condemned the latest kidnapping as inhumane and simply unacceptable. The local governor has also stepped up action to strengthen the security and has ordered for potential target schools to shut for the time being.
I also call on people to be more security conscious and report any suspicious individuals or activities to the relevant authority. As we are making effort to strengthen security around our schools, I have directed the immediate closure of all boarding secondary schools across the state today.
Meanwhile, the United Nations has condemned the assault in the Nigerian schools and also the recent mass kidnappings. It has called for the immediate release of the 317 school children.
The Secretary General condemns in the strongest possible terms and calls for their immediate and unconditional release. As we've said before, schools should always remain a safe space to learn without fear of violence. Peter Hawkins, the UNICEF representative in Nigeria, called on those responsible to release the girls immediately and for the government to take steps to ensure their safe release and the safety of other school children in the country.
Remember, kidnappings and armed violence is not new in the nation of Nigeria. Hundreds of people have in fact been killed in northern Nigeria by criminal gangs carrying out robberies and kidnappings. The violent groups often attack locals for ransom. With increased unemployment, the crime rate is now reaching new records. The kidnapping is slowly transforming into some type of a lucrative business model in the region. In August last year, 7 students were kidnapped along with their teacher from a private secondary school from the nearby Kaduna state, and according to a report, over $18 million worth of ransom had to be paid over the course of the last decade. The ransom amount generally ranges from anywhere from $1,000 to $150,000, depending on the economic situation of the victim and his family. The recent abduction of 317 schoolgirls is Nigeria's 3rd school kidnapping incident in less than a span of 3 months. Now, earlier in the month, unidentified bandits had kidnapped about 42 people and had also killed a schoolboy in an overnight attack on a boarding school in the north-central Nigerian state of Niger. In the month of December, more than 300 boys had been kidnapped from a school in Kankara. Along with this, Nigeria is also currently battling to overcome Islamist insurgencies in the northeastern region and also communal violence over grazing rights in central states. In the wake of the worsening situation, earlier this month, President Muhammadu Buhari had replaced his long-standing military chiefs with the armed forces fighting to reclaim northeastern towns overrun by insurgents. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.